Y'all, I'm out here with the groundhogs, or what do you call these things? Um Ground squirrels, something of that nature. They're everywhere today, like up how yeah, I was blowing up. I was eating a lot. I had well, I kinda didn't care. I really didn't care what people thought or whatever, or, you know, because I don't know, but I just kind of don't care what people say or whatever. I know what I need to do, and sometimes I don't or whatever, but as long as I know that I'm not in a bad space and place, like I was just letting things flow naturally and like dealing with friends or whatever. Well, yeah, friends and people. So, um, I did leave. I parked over there today because I went in the coffee shop. Took, I used to do my schoolwork in there, but that went for a turn because, whoa, I just had too much on my plate. Like, trying to work, helping my daughters, or whatever, and then them being bashful, them having their channels too, and not really being as much active on them. I mean, I think maybe they probably got that from me, in a way or whatever. Like, I know what I need to do, or I should be doing more. I I should be doing more, but I just didn't, and that's how my daughters are being or whatever. So I have to push them. Like, anytime there's something needed to be done, I have to push them, and it's so much more that I want to do or whatever, but I don't know. And maybe, I don't know if my daughters got that from me, like being withdrawn, and they have to stand back and for a minute and take a look at things for a while. They have to make a pause before they, react or act on a certain situation or thing or place, or even something that they're wanting to do. They literally, take their time or whatever or whatnot. Like, and I'm like, you can't be like that anymore. We got to get up and get moving it. Do what you have to do. I know my kids have talents and things like that because I do or whatever, but it's just be like they're sitting on them or whatever. They never know who they may come in contact that will or whatever, but I just think that they get that from me. So, but yada yada yada. Anyways, so I had to get back on it, and being that I'm always my youngest daughter, I'm always, quick to jump up. People don't realize whatever. I've went through the motion with my children. It was at times, and when I really truthfully tell you guys, like, I had no one but God when I was growing up, and a lot of things he had to bring people along to teach me or show me different things or whatever, or I would have to learn them myself, or he would teach them to me. Like, I would just catch on to them myself, or whatever, or whatnot. And, you know, it still got done. It still was, you know, capable. And I was able to, you know, learn the necessary thing or whatever I was trying to do or get to. It was still shown to me, or whatever, you know, even though a lot of it had to be hands-on or whatever. But that's the thing. God tells us, or whatever, don't ask people. You know, I used to, and it's not just pride, it's just, before in the past, what really took me away from asking people, like, for help. And everyone isn't the same, but it happens so often, more than so, that I just got out of the notion of whatever. And then so I was reading in the Bible one day where God was saying, he said, don't ask for help. Because the thing of it is, if you have to ask these people or whatever for help, and they say that they're genuine, lovable, kind, willing, helpful people that have a generous heart, and they're generous people, and, you know, they have all this big love in their hearts, and they want to help, and they want to teach, and they want to do this, and they want to do all of that. The thing of it is, if they have that spirit, they're going to, God show us. Like, it's been tons and tons and thousands of times that I've came across so many people path, and I wasn't even, it seems to be when I'm always doing my worst, at my worst. I'm talking about, I don't even be having it myself to give, and I give these people, but Lord have mercy, thank you for the spiritual abundance that you have planted on the inside of me, where I know that if I give or whatever, God is going to send someone, going to do something, going to, you know, something's going to happen or whatever to put me right, going to, you know, even push me further than where I were, or give me more than what I had or whatever. Lord have mercy, I thank God for that, because if I didn't have that sense of feeling and that kind of faith, do you know where I would be right now? I would be out there on drugs. I would be, it's tons and tons of people that have went through, and sometimes I even feel, you know, where drowning, you know, I can't be where people are drowning me and causing conflict, and, you know, people look at the outer surface of people so much, in positions and things of that nature, to where, you know what I'm saying, it could cause havoc in someone else's life that didn't even do anything. They could completely be innocent in a situation, and there are these groups or these people going after someone or doing all this ugly shit to people, and then turn their ass around and get all these people to link up and group up and all of that stuff, all on the accountability of how long this person been in this narcissistic ass position that they've been in, because they probably didn't even deserve it, but they've known how to work their way and maneuver around through shit to get people to believe in them and trust them and pull the wool over people's eyes and all of this. It is tons of people that are majorly sick, that are in positions that they shouldn't be in right today, that they have caused people to lose their jobs. Those people may have not even been there with the company even maybe a couple of months, maybe even just a year, but because that person that's been there longer and they have learned how to maneuver their way through and cover people's eyes up of who they really are, they have this disadvantage of manipulation, deception, all this stuff, all this trickery or whatever. And this world is full of those kinds of people to this day, God is weeding their asses out. I don't give a damn. I'm telling you right now, God is so sick of people hurting his people. He is so sick of people hurting. It's not his world that's doing it to us. It's the people that reside here. It's us. So God is so fed up of these demons causing all this havoc and this ugliness to hurt people, and people already feeling low and down and dirty and rejected and confused and in an illusion and manipulated and used and abused and all this stuff. God isn't playing games out here. He's raising up his strong arm people to get these demons out of there. They got to go. They got to go. The war may look like Satan is winning right now. The war may look like all this physical attraction, all this physical stuff that's going on. Oh my God, I got some other people that's coming on board or whatever. That's, we really just to air it out with the truth. Okay? And what we got coming or whatever, hey, I know how to write poetry, do all of that stuff, do all this stuff also well, and these people are just sitting back or whatever. No. If you wanted to help someone, you're going to ask them. I see you kind of struggling there. Or I see that maybe you don't know which direction to go in, to get to a studio or to do this or do that or whatever. I was wondering if I could help you out or whatever, or get you to the necessary place that you're trying to get to, or the person that I know that's going to give you genuine help, love, and help. That's the thing God says in the Bible, whatever. Eventually, it may look like, because it looked like they're surpassing you. It may look like that. But oh boy, God is brewing and he's cooking up something right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it. And you know what? And in that place, I am at peace with where I'm at or whatever, because I know that the people know. Because I've asked. I went to different places or people, and I'll ask them about things. Sometimes if people think you even come with too much, or you got too much that you're trying to, work with or whatever, and you present it to them, sometimes that's a mistake, because sometimes those people take your thing and go to maneuvering with it and working with it, and they don't even have the necessary tools. They're sitting